Hi, boys and girls. I'm Jennifer Merz. Please call me Jen. I'm an artist and a writer and an illustrator and a neighbor. I live most of the year in Phippsburg, so close to you in Bath. I am so excited that I'm going to be visiting you at your school pretty soon. And we can talk about making books and we can talk about Frances Perkins, two of my favorite subjects. And for now, I wanted you to see my studio where a lot of the work gets done. Here we go. So here we are at my studio. So let me usher you in. Come on in. You can see I have a lot of books and a lot of supplies. Here are the books that I have written and illustrated. And my first book was That Dancin' Dolly, and it was an old-time song that my mom had sung to me when I was really little, so that has special meaning. And then the second book I did was Playground Day, about days on the playground with my girls when they were young. They're all grown up now. And of course, you know the book Steadfast, all about Frances Perkins, and we're going to talk more about that when I visit you. So here's some supplies. You can see I love to keep sketchbooks, and I have all materials here, my copier and bulletin board. Oh, I need to do some work on all of that. And my drawing table. I love my drawing table. I've had that for many, many years. And my desk and my laptop. And here's some things that are a little bit special to me. I just won first place in an art show in New Jersey back in the fall, and I was delighted because the first place in the category of mixed media, which is all about collage. And I have some special recognition here and some wonderful cards that I love to display. And this was an exhibit I was in last year. And of course, I do want you to meet somebody very special to me. This is Ginger. And Ginger is with me most of the time, whether I'm doing work or not. So we'll say hi, Ginger, and bye, Ginger. So let me show you a few things I have over here on my drawing table. I just finished this piece of work, and I'm proud of it. It's something that I might show and sell in the Bath Art Hop coming up in the summertime. So this is all collage. It's not part of a picture book, but I wanted to do something that was all about Maine because I love it here so much. I'm not native to Maine, but I love my time up here. And let me show you. I have lots and lots of different kind of papers and things. This is just a drop in the bucket. Let's see if I can do this with just one hand because the other hand's got the phone. Oops. But you can see that, yeah, like I saw this paper and I just loved it. I thought this would be great for this lobster. So I cut, each individual piece is hand cut. I don't know if you can tell that. And that was a lot of work, but it's really, really fun to do, and enjoyed that. Then, of course, I put in the mountains and the pine trees of Maine, and the ocean, the coastline, and some of the lobster traps, and of course, the lighthouse here. So back to my supplies. I always have stuff on hand, and I love to go through the box, and sometimes I need something special from the box, or sometimes something special jumps out at me and I get very inspired to use it. You know, like this is a wonderful paper right here that is great for maybe sand on a beach. It's got a crinkly texture too, and it glues down right, really nice. Oh, and speaking of glues, a lot of the time I just use a regular old glue stick. And that's great because it is very flexible. So if I put something down and I decide I want to change it, I can just pick it right up and re-glue it. But when I'm all done and I know exactly where everything is going to stay, then I'll use what I call, it's called Sobo glue. And it's kind of like a Elmer's glue all, that type of thing. So I use both those glues. Now what else can I show you here? I like, I've got lots of little notebooks and markers. I bet you guys have got a lot of markers and pencils and things at your house too. And they can be just great for catching an idea real quick or coloring something in. I also love to keep things that inspire me, some pictures just from magazines or books, things, the drawings. This is Matisse, very, very famous artist. And there's some other artists that were Japanese that I really loved. And these by Van Gogh. Do you guys know Van Gogh? You should. He's amazing. He was an amazing artist. Oh, and things by a wonderful collage artist, Romare Bearden. He's not as well known as Van Gogh, I don't think, but I just enjoy his collages so much. The way the papers are put together and they just kind of jump like jazz. Okay, then there's one other thing I'd like to show you. A lot of times I do rough sketches out of brown paper. I just take brown paper, like brown paper bags, and I can rip the paper into the shapes I need. And it's very casual and rough, and it's just meant to be kind of rough, like sketches. And this is a children's book that I did. It has not been published, not yet anyway. And you can see, I'll turn it that way now. I did this rough sketch out of brown paper, and it served as my kind of a sketch for this final picture that is made out of paper also, but that's tighter, And so you've got an idea. This is kind of the little boy in the bathtub. That was just an idea. You can see his head is just a round circle. It's just quick to give me the idea of where I want to put the figure. And here he is in the bathtub. So this is just to give you an idea of one of the ways that I like to work. The brown paper comes first as a guide. Some people might just use a pencil sketch, but I find that sometimes when I use pencil sketches, I end up with detailing too much, get too much into it, and then the final picture. So there's here's one more last one here. So here is the finished one, and it is all, this is a Xerox copy of the collage, and you can see, I think, even though this is a copy of it, that all the pieces, it's all cut or torn paper. This book is about a little boy who doesn't want to go to bed, and it's for a younger audience than you guys, but he relates to nocturnal animals. He wants to stay up. So, and this was my kind of a rough sketch of how the final would look. So, that's that. So now, let's see, can I turn? Well, I think I inadvertently turned that off. So I'll just say bye for now, and I can't wait to see you soon. Bye-bye.